Okay, this is the angle review video part 1. Just a real quick review of types of angles. So you need to find in your notes packet the angles checkup page. And we're looking at part 1. First off, a right angle. I hope we all know measures 90 degrees. An acute angle measures less than 90 degrees. An obtuse measures more than 90 degrees and less than 180. A straight angle's measurement will be 180 degrees. Complementary angles, complementary and supplementary, they're kind of a pair. Complementary and supplementary angles together, if we look at them, complementary, their sum is 90 degrees. You think about the word complementary, and you do this, you see that there is a 90 there. So complementary angles, 90. So that means supplementary angles have a sum of 180 degrees. Okay? Looking at this diagram, I apologize for the lack of clarity. I will kind of draw a few things in here so we can all be on the same page. All right? And I believe this has a little box. Okay? And all of these are continuing on because they are all raised, which means they continue in another direction. Okay? So if we look at the figure, we need to name a right angle. Remember, this little guy right here means that it's a right angle. So this angle right here measures a 90-degree angle, a right angle. So we use the angle sign. And we either start from the bottom and work our way to the top, or the top and work our way to the bottom. So FEA, angle FEA is a right angle. You could also have used the opposite of that one, because if this right here is a right angle, then would it, my dotted one, also be? And that's FED, or DEF. Name two acute angles. Well, remember, acute, we're less than 90. So if this is my 90-degree angle, any angle that forms less than that would work. So I might say angle AEB, or I might say angle right here, angle DEC. Name two obtuse angles. Well, we said obtuse was more than 90 but less than 180. So it has to be an angle that is greater. So if this is 90, then this one has to be greater than that. So it looks like CEA might be an obtuse angle. And if we do the reverse of that, it would be angle DEB. A pair of complementary angles. Just going to clear this because we've been drawing a lot here. Something again like that. Complementary. We know that complementary form a 90-degree sum. So this angle and this angle together form a right angle, correct? So that means angle AEB and angle BEF are complementary angles. And if we look at supplementary, remember they form a straight line. So what two angles would form a straight line? There's several. I'm going to choose angle AEB and angle BED. AEB and BED. You might have come up with some others. If you want to check with me to verify that, please do. Okay? Intersecting lines always form vertical angles. So if I have a line here, let's see, let's come down a line. This one's not going to be that great. It's going to be more like a ray. We're going to use those, okay? So here are intersecting lines. They will form vertical angles, okay? So here and here are vertical angles. Here and here, vertical angles. So this angle and this angle are vertical, and this angle and this angle are vertical. They form V's, okay? Some facts about vertical angles. Do you notice anything about the angles V? They look the same measure. So vertical angles are always congruent. Notice anything else? They're always opposite of each other. And because they're opposite of each other, they always have the same vertex. Okay, here is vertex. Notice V's have the same. A's have the same. They will all have the same vertex. Intersecting lines also form two pairs of adjacent angles. Adjacent angles have a common, okay, here's adjacent. I'm going to use green for that. There's A and B are adjacent angles. So you see that they share a common vertex and a common side. Two supplementary angles that formed by two intersecting lines is a linear pair. So the B and A form a linear pair. Notice it says they are supplementary. So what do I know about B plus A? It will equal 180 degrees. That's the end of part 1. Please go on and do your assignment.